Just a little look around, see where we're up to, eh? So we've started in my polytunnel. The tomatoes are looking really, really good. Everything's getting bigger and scarier. So the pruning was fairly harsh, and you can probably see that everything's been chopped to death. But tomatoes are really starting to produce now. Matter of a couple of days and a couple of weeks, we'll be eating a lot of these. So they've done really, really well. Got lots of different varieties. I'm struggling to think of what a lot of items are. Next year we'll label, I promise, I promise. So we've got them in. Got lots and lots of peppers. They're doing really well. I think that's an on vetch. It needs to go like a bit further before it'll start producing. I've just put pellet feed and everything. I've just taken something that looks like a bell pepper off this, and so I don't know if that's a California wonder or the pepper's being mixed in with my chilies, but it could just be an on vetch. But it seems to have flowered early, so I would weigh heavier on the side that that's a California wonder. You're a California wonder, right? We've got a few interesting and exciting herbs that I've got to find homes for. We have a melon, and we have a cucumber. But as I say, these are late additions. Right, let's go outside and have a little look. The greenhouse is really starting to fill out. You can see how everything's leaves are getting much bigger. A lot of the compost we used was a mixture of compost and just topsoil, because there's all sorts in the topsoil on here. I mean, mostly plastic, admittedly, but you know, yeah, just have to crack on. I'm fairly certain the smoother chilies are citrus lemon drops. Then I've got craggly, crinkly ones, which I think are. I can find one here. Now, most of these look like the lemon drops, to be fair. Well, that's not a chili, is it? Right then, outside. So we managed to box in the border, which looks much, much better. I mean, don't get me wrong, it needs properly laying into place, but it's much better than it was. I need to weed the strawberry bed again. My rosemary hasn't recovered any, but you know, try again. When I've been pruning, I was a bit too severe with certain parts, so there's even bits where I've taken off tomatoes, but it was for the health of the general overall plant, because they were going to start splitting. So I've just thrown them in here, thrown some, and I always find that if you have something like a flat surface, like the way I've used this, if you have a flat surface and then try and propagate something off it, it'll hope it more often than not, it'll work for me. So what I'm going to do is I'll see if these do anything for me, and then we can be outside tomatoes. Then we have squashes in, we have outside tomatoes doing well. They're like the bush variety though, so but they're starting to come good. The bits inside the new scaffolding that we made, my mum's just in there now, she's in the basically being grounded. We got sugar snap peas, beetroot and climbing stringless runner beans. So we'll let the runner beans and the sugar snap peas water out. Sugar. Big squash, got our trees, more squash, some nice Allotment on the corner there. He's filled up really nice because he's, that brings in wasps that eat aphids. The corn's gone berserk. The little golden courgettes are doing really well. Strawberry beds full of wildflowers now, which is good. And we've got, yeah, really good size golden. So after that little fight, we've got some really good courgettes. Then we've planted wildflowers in the strawberry bed and the asparagus bed. So hopefully they'll add a little bit more beauty to something that was looking a little bit stark. Whereas the onions, I don't mind. I think they look pretty as they are. What I haven't been able to do is put the new cover on this tunnel. I don't even know if it's going to work, but well, real life stuff happen over the weekend, so I haven't got to it yet, but we're getting there, kids. The potato bed is huge. Courgettes, sorry, Jerusalem artichokes are huge. Got a nice little sunflower. More spuds. I planted them in the year this now. I tell everyone that. More onions. On my mum's, she has, it looks absolutely stunning, to be fair. The flowers have done really, really well. Comfrey's come back up for another cropping, so we'll take that and throw it in the comfrey barrels. And these flowers are absolutely gorgeous. Always allotment staple, you've got to have your gotta have rhubarb. I'm going to put something in that bed. We've just taken potatoes out of it and they were lovely. Fruit trees are doing okay, considering I've had one plum off this tree in the last like 4 years or 3 years, but hopefully going to get a few more this year. I fed it this year though, so we've got like sunflowers and apples, and we've had really bad aphid problems, but the trees have just gone, yeah, whatever, we're going to carry on anyway. With a little flower bed, it's done beautifully. Let some bits go to seed just for the bees, and as you can see, bees are loving the leek flowers. My mum's got some really big bushy outside tomatoes. Just put some brassicas in here. Then we've got my mum's right hand tunnel. Tunnel number 2, I think we were calling it last year. But those tomatoes are looking fantastic, I believe. I think they could definitely be looking a lot worse, considering we left it so late to pot them up, but they've come good. And we have chilli plants and yeah, some, I think this is a cayenne, but he's filling out beautifully. And then we've had a little onion and shallot harvest. So yeah, onion, shallots, garlic. We have more garlic over there. But all the peppers have really, I mean, they're only little, but they're really trying the hardest to feed us, which is very kind of them. But I think these cayennes, I'm fairly certain that's a cayenne. They're looking beautiful. Really, really happy, as always. Hungarian hot wax peppers, absolutely gorgeous. And we've got more leafy tomatoes, and the last tunnel is just more tomatoes, I believe. More flowers, still in rosemary, which I'm very jealous of. Some thyme. We have carrots and onions in here. They grow well together because the carrot root fly don't like the onion smell. And we've got tons of tomatoes. It's my favourite place in the world, this. These need pruning, obviously, and don't worry, I do skip my mum. So, yeah, if you want to chase her, get it in the comments. But yeah, we're having a really good time at the moment. Everything seems in order. My sciatica started to ease off, which is nice, because that's been killing me. But yeah, everything's doing really well. I hope everyone's well, and let us know how you're getting on. Stay well. Bye bye.